Hello and welcome to Studio Sandvik. These are our headlines for today.
Major rock processing acquisition in a new segment, filtration.
New logistics hub in Finland will benefit customers.
Collaborative intelligence in the spotlight in Germany.
Wolfram secures green hydrogen supply.
And CEO Stefan Widing comments on the Q2 report.
We'll start with the recent acquisition. Sandvik has signed an agreement to acquire Diemme Filtration, a leading provider of filtration and dewatering solutions for the mining industry.
Diemme offers us the opportunity to expand into a new segment, filtration, downstream in mining. They're a technology leader in their field, in dewatering and dry stacking for tailings. So we have said our strategy is to expand in attractive niches downstream in mining. Diemme offers us complementary technology and a position in filtration in the flow sheet. On top of that, an increased capability within service and very much supports our eco-efficiency strategy in rock processing. Also an opportunity to increase our aftermarket penetration, very much supported by a strong digital offer in remote monitoring and predictive maintenance.
In partnership with independent research specialists B2B International, Sandvik surveyed nearly 1,000 manufacturers. The survey assessed progress across the 8 habits of manufacturing wellness to build healthier and more resilient manufacturing operations. It found strong but fragmented advancement in areas such as digitalization, automation and sustainability. Greater alignment, integration and collaboration could unlock their full potential.
In June, representatives from 18 machining and intelligent manufacturing brands gathered in Tübingen, Germany for the 5th Collective Intelligence event. An event centered around collaboration, co-creation and best practice sharing.
It's a great initiative, always a lot of good presentations, inspiration, mingling. It's really nice that we get the opportunity to come together and meet like this.
It's the first time for me that I actually attend the Collective Intelligence Days. I joined a lot of meetings online before, but I really think it's necessary to meet the people in person. I think that helps to also create better relationships to each other.
I love the discussions. I love that there starts to be forming like the one common understanding and thread.
The biggest takeaway is basically what me and the colleagues from Walter, as they are hosts for Collective Intelligence this time, wanted to achieve is to focus more on actions and execution of all the ideas that are in here. And I think the willingness to move towards more of the actions and also work more as a solution-oriented company towards our customers. I think that is the key takeaways and that everybody's aligned on that.
Sandvik has introduced its first all-electric top hammer surface drill rig for construction and infrastructure drilling. Commando DC310 RIE enables drilling with 0 local emissions and reduced noise levels compared to conventional diesel-powered equipment. Emission and noise restrictions are becoming increasingly common at construction sites in urban environments.
Now we will shift to today's big news, the Q2 interim report. Let's hear what CEO Stefan Widing has to say.
Hi Stefan.
Hi.
Safety first, as always at Sandvik. So could we start with the safety progress in the second quarter, please?
Absolutely. I think it was a quarter with mixed progress. We had the total recordables coming in at 2.6, which is a 6% worse performance than the same period last year. The lost time was flattish, around 1.0, which is then the same as the same period last year. So I think it's really important that we continue to focus on our health and safety plans, focus on behavior, including personal behavior, so that we can continue to make positive progress in this area.
And yet another quarter with strong order intake and revenue growth across key regions and segments. Could you elaborate on this?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, if we start with mining, we continue to see very good momentum. We have double-digit growth also this quarter, driven in particular by a very strong aftermarket business. But also equipment continued to grow despite having very high comparables in the same quarter last year. So very good overall momentum. Also very happy to see the ramp up we're doing here, where we are increasing production and also now increasing deliveries. So revenues were at a record high level this quarter. Then on the infrastructure side, we had a very good Q1, and we also see very good progress in this quarter in demolition and recycling. Aggregates is a bit weaker, but that is mainly due to timing. We continue to see good underlying development also there. Aerospace and defense also continues to be at a very high level, but we also now see continued a little bit better sentiment in general industry, which is good. So this is leading to double-digit growth in our cutting tool business and also solid growth in the industrial software business. This is a combination of factors. It's some pricing, it's volume development, and then also some dynamic effects related to tungsten. But I think the important thing here is that the underlying volume demand is there, and that's the most important thing for us. Then, of course, as I mentioned, we are also positively impacted by our strong powder business this quarter, driven by high price realization from the high tungsten prices.
And also good leverage and a strong operating profit margin.
Yeah, I think all business areas delivered good organic operating leverage in the quarter. This also led to a very good margin in the quarter, and this is driven then by volume being higher, good cost control, and also good price realization. So overall, very positive. Then also here we are, of course, positively impacted by the exceptional situation around tungsten and the impact that has on powder and our machining business, which is very positive.
And finally, strategic progress. A key highlight was the announcement of Diemme Filtration, and you're entering now a new attractive niche in downstream mining.
Yes. Yeah, as you say, I mean, it's fully aligned with our strategy to grow in attractive niches in downstream mining. This is a company that is leading in one of the most attractive niches, which is filtration and dewatering. And this is driven not only by the structural growth in mining, but also other structural trends like water scarcity and regulation to reduce the environmental impact of mining. So a very attractive company. They fit our M&A criteria well. They have high structural growth, a resilient business with high share of aftermarket, and also strong margins. So very happy about that one.
Thank you, Stefan.
Thanks.
And in a recent Meet Sandvik podcast, Stefan Widing talks about how Sandvik is positioning itself for the future. You can find it in your favorite podcast player.
I have listened to it and I can really recommend it. Mining has received 3 major orders for underground mining equipment, worth a combined over 1.3 billion Swedish kronor. The orders include loaders, trucks and drill rigs to GCHX Mining Management for use at the Khoemacau copper mine in Botswana, to Barminco for deployment at the Bellevue Gold Project in Western Australia, and mining contractor Conmivi for use at several sites across Mexico.
In Turku, Finland, Sandvik is investing in a new logistics hub at its Lodenhall factory. The new hub will partially replace logistics operations handled through the Turku harbor and bring key logistics operations closer to production. The investment will strengthen Sandvik's ability to serve customers with shorter lead times, more predictable deliveries, and a more efficient end-to-end production flow.
Wolfram, part of Sandvik Powder Solutions division, has signed an agreement with the energy company Energy Steiermark. Energy Steiermark will supply Wolfram's industrial site in St. Martin, Austria, with green hydrogen.
The green hydrogen project Hatzwohabbergler aims to build 2 redundant electrolyzers near the site, along with an 1 kilometer underground pipeline connecting the hub to Wolfram. The project will supply Wolfram with green hydrogen Looking ahead, the hub is planned to be connected to the South Hydrogen Corridor, enabling hydrogen distribution across Austria. We will reduce the consumption of natural gas by 2 million cubic meters per year, which equals a gas consumption of around 1,500 gas-heated family homes. This results in an annual CO2 saving of 3,900 tons. This electricity is produced mainly by wind turbines, which are being set up nearby by our partner.
And the construction will be completed in late 2027.
Rock Processing has received a major order for crushing and screening equipment for LKAB's new sorting plant in Malmberget, Sweden. The order includes cone crushers, double-deck screens and vibrating feeders worth 175 million Swedish kronor. The sorting plant will process 25 million tons of ore annually when operational in 2028.
The Sustainability Award in memory of Sigrid Jørensson is given to a solution that has shown a measurable and lasting sustainability impact. This year's award went to a team from business area Rock Processing.
The electric train is Sandvik's next generation crushing and screening solution. It encompasses 3 units. It's our UJ443E jaw crusher, our QH443E cone crusher, and our QA452E double screen.
They are sized to work with each other and built and designed to be as efficient as we can get them with current technologies.
The primary difference with the solution is the featuring of high degree of electrified componentry on the equipment, effectively shifting from traditional diesel hydraulic solutions to more electrified solutions.
The benefits that the solution brings is vast. You know, you've got the environmental aspect where there's much less hydraulic oil used. You've got the social side where it's much quieter and less dust. And finally, you've got the economic where the reduced fuel usage will have a huge impact on our operators' costs.
We've had very strong customer feedback, very positive. The customers recognise the value immediately through the reduced cost of ownership. The robustness of the equipment is highly appreciated, whilst also seeing the benefit through the overall fuel consumption reduction of the product. For the future, we recognise the customers are continuing to ask for more sustainable, safer and automated solutions, and we really see this development serving as the cornerstone for that.
And now, for the first time in India, women are training to operate surface drill rigs.
जब फर्स्ट आए तो बहुत नर्वस थे कि मशीन देख के, इतना बड़ा मशीन देख के कोई भी नर्वस हो जाएगा। गर्ल्स अभी फ्लाइट चला रहे हैं तो फिर मशीन क्या चीज़ है, इसीलिए हमारा भी कॉन्फिडेंस आया।
So Sandvik inducted 15 girls from the rural areas of Odisha, and KCC has provided them the platform for training and development.
प्रथमे तो आमको थ्योरी क्लास थला, मशीन को आमे केमती भलो भाबरे ऑपरेट करबू ताहा सिखिलु। सिमुलेटर क्लास रे आमको मशीन रो जो पार्ट अछि केबिन भितरे ताकू आमे सिखिलु।
डे भी होची, डे रे भी आमे करि पाछु, सेते कि माने आमे सिखिला परे भी हमको कॉन्फिडेंस अछि कि आमे माने डे रे भी नाइट रे भी दीटा को आमे करि पारछु। मते तबे बहुत खुशी लागुची कि जेहेतु मु एबे गोटे जॉब भी पाई गली, आगो को मोर बहुत सारा सपना अछि, मोर ड्रीम भी पूरा करिबार अछि।
पहले आए थे हमको कोई भी नॉलेज नहीं था मशीन के बारे में, पर अब अकेले भी अब चला सकते हैं मशीन। अगर हमको दे दिया जाए तो हम इंडिपेंडेंटली कॉन्फिडेंटली चला सकते हैं। मेरा पापा बहुत प्राउड फील करते हैं। हम लोगों का गांव में कोई अभी तक लड़की माइंस नहीं देखी, हम पहला है जो माइंस में आके वो भी ड्रिलिंग मशीन ऑपरेट कर रहे हैं।
If you empower one woman, you empower the entire community.
यदि पुओ पिला जने करि पारुछि ताले मु काहे की करि पारेबिनी, मु भी करि पारे आ मु करि के भी देखेली।
And that's all for today. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Thank you and see you next time.
See you.